Hi guys, and welcome back to the Petersen Automotive Museum's YouTube channel. I'm just kidding. I'm Bea, and today we are looking at a car that redefined what a flagship could be. When you think of Aston Martin, you usually think of James Bond, perfectly tailored Savile Row suits, and a certain level of polite British restraint. But in 2009, Aston Martin decided to throw that restraint completely out the window. They set out to build the most extreme, most exclusive, and most expensive car in their century-long history. This is the Aston Martin One-77. It was the ultimate halo car of the Gaydon era, a period where Aston was moving away from its Ford-owned past and into a bold new future. As the name suggests, only 77 people in the entire world were ever going to own one, making it an instant legend the moment it was announced. But it wasn't just a car, it was a statement of intent. The launch of the One-77 was a genuine masterclass in marketing suspense. Rather than just dropping photos on the internet, Aston Martin decided to play it cool. The world first saw a maquette of the One-77 at the 2008 Paris Motor Show, but it was almost entirely covered by a mysterious gray fabric. Aston only let a tiny glimpse of the front right side peep out, coyly teasing the curves of the fender and the headlight. The full, breathtaking picture didn't arrive until the 2009 Geneva Motor Show. There they displayed a stunning metallic blue mock-up alongside a raw, rolling chassis. It was automotive art in its most skeletal form. Shortly after, the finished car made its official bow at the Concorso d'Elegance Villa d'Este on the shores of Lake Como. It was so well received that it immediately walked away with the prestigious Design Award for concept cars and prototypes, proving the world was ready for a £1 million Aston Martin. To understand why this car cost over £1.2 million back in 2009, you have to look deeper than the badge. This isn't just a fancy DB9 or a wide-body DBS. The engineering beneath the skin is closer to a racing prototype than a road car. The chassis. It features an immensely rigid, lightweight carbon fiber monocoque. In a world where most cars were still using aluminum or steel frames, the One-77 was utilizing space-age composites to ensure it was as stiff as possible. The body. The exterior is a seamless body shell, handcrafted entirely from aerospace-grade aluminum. Because these panels are hand-rolled and hammered by master craftsmen, the lines have fluidity and softness that modern robots and stamping machines simply cannot replicate. The design. Look at those massive side vents. They look like they were carved directly into the metal by the wind itself. Okay, I really can't keep this up. Every crease and curve is there to channel air or cool that massive heart under the hood. Which brings us to the ultimate V12. At the heart of the One-77 lies a masterpiece of internal combustion that we will likely never see the likes of again. Aston Martin took their existing, already excellent 6-liter V12 and sent it to the wizards of Cosworth. They didn't just give it a tune-up, they completely transformed it. They increased the displacement to a massive 7.3 liters and managed to shed 25% of the engine's total weight by using exotic materials and clever engineering. At the time of its release, it was the most powerful, naturally aspirated production engine in the world. There are no turbos here, no superchargers to provide a safety net, just pure, high-revving, atmospheric displacement that sounds like a choir of metal angels when you pin the throttle. The numbers of the One-77 are still impressive today, but in 2009, they were borderline mythical. A staggering 750 horsepower and a 553 pound-foot of torque. Transmission, a 6-speed automated manual gearbox which was rear mid-mounted to achieve near perfect weight distribution. Weight. Thanks to the carbon tub, it weighs around 3,500 pounds, which is remarkably light for a V12 Grand Tourer. Performance. It hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. Top speed. It clocked in at 220 plus miles per hour, making it the fastest Aston Martin ever produced at the time. If you're one of the lucky 77 owners, the interior experience is just as bespoke and curated as the engine. It's a sensory mix of raw carbon fiber, soft Alcantara, and hand-stitched bridge of weir leather. But what really catches your eye through the glass isn't the leather, it's the suspension. The 177 uses a push-rod actuated inboard suspension system, which is the exact same layout you'd find on a Formula One car or a Le Mans prototype. The dampers, created by Multimatic, are fully adjustable. Because they're mounted inboard, they are actually visible through the rear window. It's like putting the car's mechanical jewelry on full display for anyone walking by. It's a constant reminder that this car was built for performance and not just for show. Production was officially completed in 2012, and as you might expect, every single one of the 77 units was spoken for long before the last car even left the factory in Gaydon. It's a hypercar in the truest, most modern sense of the word, yet it stubbornly retains that classic Aston Martin Grand Tourer soul. The engineers will tell you that it wasn't strictly built to break lap records at the Nürburgring or chase down a Bugatti Veyron in a straight line. Instead, it was built to be the most desirable, most evocative automotive art form on the planet. It's about the feeling of the V12 and the theater of design rather than just raw data on a spreadsheet. The 177 was a pivotal moment for the brand. It paved the way for the even more extreme track-only Vulcan and the mid-engine Valkyrie that followed. It proved to the world that Aston Martin could play in the same high-stakes sandbox as boutique manufacturers like Pagani and Koenigsegg, all while keeping their signature British elegance intact. It represents the absolute peak of analog supercar philosophy, the moment where traditional craftsmanship like hand-hammered aluminum met space-age materials like carbon fiber. It's a bridge between the old world of coach building and the new world of hyper-performance. The Aston Martin 177 is more than just a fast car or a wealthy person's plaything. It's a 750 horsepower, hand-hammered, carbon fiber tribute to the glorious V12 engine. It's rare, it's incredibly loud, and it remains, arguably, one of the most beautiful silhouettes of the 21st century. It's a reminder that sometimes the best things happen when you throw out the rulebook. Thank you for watching. I'm Bea, and this is the Petersen Automotive Museum's YouTube channel. Like this video if you want me to never do a British accent again. Cheerio.